You've been meaning to read more Palestinian fiction? I have a book for you. Too Soon by Betty Shamia. This is a literary debut, but not a writing debut. Betty has written like over a dozen plays, and this novel follows 3 generations of Palestinian women. And the way that it's structured is actually really interesting. It's set between 2 parts, the novel. And it takes you through from the 1940s through 2012. And in the first part, we get to hear from the person I would consider like the main character of this novel, the one that it all sort of hinges around, and that's Arabella. She is a director. She directs modern adaptations of Shakespeare, and she's invited to direct a production of Hamlet in the West Bank. The first part is between her and her grandmother, Zoya, in the 1940s through 2012, and then the second part is Arabella and her mother, Naya. In those movements, in those different points of view, what I thought was so wonderfully done and so carefully done is the echoes of the women in each other. So in the very beginning of the book, Arabella says that she is like her grandmother, that everyone's always told her that she's most like her grandmother. And over the course of the first part, you get to see those parallels and the kind of similar thought processes and how these women have kind of imprinted on each other. And then it continues on into the second part between Arabella and her mother. Each character goes through a lot of reckonings, and I think that there's this real palpable sense of trying to outrun oneself and also trying to escape and outrun history and society and the expectations that they have of themselves and that other people have of them. Each woman is such a character, and the way that they're trying to come to terms with life and their own careers and families and successes and failures is so honest and so witty. And there were so many lines that really hit, like punch to the chest, punch to the gut hit. Definitely recommend if you're trying to read more Palestinian fiction, if you're trying to read more literary fiction, if you like Shakespeare, if you love multi-generational stories, if you like reading about women who are a little caustic, this is for you. Also, just like somewhat related, multiple people told me that I look like the person on the cover, like the cover art. My hair is up, so maybe I should do like another video, but red and green are also my favorite colors, so I was kind of like, oh, this, plus the fact that it's Shakespeare, like she's directing Hamlet in the West Bank, it's so me. Once again, Too Soon by Betty Shamia. This is the art copy, but it is out. This is out. You can go pick it up.